guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's video, all about baby names. So excuse the bun, this crazy bun. It's been a day with a 1-year-old or 14-month-old and pregnant with twins. I'm currently 34 weeks pregnant. So the last baby names video I did got a huge success rate. A lot of views on that for my little small channel that I have, so I'm super grateful for that. Thank you so much. But I thought that I could do a part 2 because some of the names that we had on our list for Theo weren't on the last video that I did, because the last video that I did names that we're not going to use for the twins. And this one is more of what our list was like when we were planning for Theo. We did not find out the gender for Theo. We had girls' names and we had boys' names, and we just waited to find out until birth. This time we did find out the genders just because there is 2 of them. We just wanted to experience something different. We had 3 top names for Theo, for girls and for boys. The boys, so obviously Theodore, that's the name we chose, but the runner-up was Daniel. So we really liked that name. It's a pretty common name, but it was a biblical name. It was also just kind of a cute name. We just really liked the way that it meshed well with our last name. The third runner-up name, so the top 3, was Solace. So Solace was a high contender for Shane. He really liked Solace, and I couldn't really get behind it. Our nickname for him would be Saul, which is kind of like an older name. Imagining myself calling his name, being like, Solace. Like I just couldn't get behind it. But it was on there because Shane really liked it. Those are our 3 top names for boys. Then after that, we had some of these names were meshed up for middle names, and the third one on my list is Geralt, or Geralt. We would have pronounced it Geralt. It's actually from a video game, if you guys are gamers out there or have husbands who are gamers. The Witcher. The last baby names video, I have another name from the Witcher video game. It's the Cyrilla name. And this one, Geralt, was really interesting. I've never heard of anybody in my circles having that name. Usually it's just like Gerard or Gerald, but not Geralt. So that one was really good runner-up for a first name, or also a middle name too. So another one that we actually was going to be a runner-up if the twins were 2 boys. The second boy's name would be Arlo. So Arlo was a contender when we were having Theo, but it also was a contender for before we knew the genders of the twins. I just think it's really cute, just like little Arlo. I feel like he could be... My husband's in the background making obnoxious noises. I just like really loved that name. So our second twin, if it was going to be a boy, was going to be Arlo. But we're having a girl, we're not having a boy. The other boy's name is Knox. So I thought this was really cool. I heard this from another YouTuber, and I really thought that it was cool. As a middle name, mostly. Shane didn't really like it that much though, so it got crossed off our list very quickly. Galen. The origin was Greek, so we thought that was really cool. But it wasn't something that was like rolled off the tongue, but the meaning of it is healer, calm or healer. And I thought that was really cute. Also for a middle name, I thought it would be like a strong middle name just because it's 2 syllables as well. I'm really big on syllables. If you have watched my other baby names video, you know that I'm big on syllables. So the next one is Wayne. I really like Wayne, but Shane kept saying like, we're not gonna name our kid after Batman, like Bruce Wayne. So we didn't have that, but it was a nice middle name option to have. It was on the list for me, but I think it's a really cute name, Wayne. And then the last one for the boy is Toren. So it's a weird kind of name. but I kind of like it. I just couldn't get behind, like, again, calling out to my son and being like Toren or like whatever. Like, it just kind of, it's a little bit feminine, but also could be super masculine. I liked it for a bit, it was on our list, and then by the time, right before birth, I was like, okay, I don't think this name anymore. For the girls, so the top 3 for the girls at the time, if Theo was a girl, Amelia. So we really liked Amelia with a, not an E. So Amelia, not Emilia. That one was still a contender for twin B for the girl. It's a very beautiful name. I actually met an Amelia and I really, really liked her. She was my friend and she was beautiful. And Shane really liked that name as well. I think the meaning was really powerful, but we decided that there was a better name. The second girl's name that would have been an option for Theo if Theo was a girl was Olivia, or Olive for short. I really liked Olive. I thought it was really cute, but our cat's name is Oliver. So we'd have Ollie, the cat, and Olivia or Olive, the daughter. So Shane was like, we're gonna call our cat's name, and they're gonna get really confused. Also, Olivia is very common right now. If you look up most common names, it has to be in there. I don't know. It was when Theo was born, so 2020. It was like one of the top 10. It was crazy. So it's a very common name, which I don't really like common names, so that's also why we didn't choose that, but also because Theo ended up being a boy. Another one that we were actually is a huge contender for this girl. Literally when we found out we were having a girl, we cut out that name. But it was really, really it was going to be that name. Is Aspyn. Aspyn with a Y, I feel like when you write it is so pretty. It's just such an elegant name and I really, really liked it. I like A names, just the way that you handwrite the A. But again, it just didn't feel right when you say the name and picture your kid. Sometimes you just get that feeling of like, I like it, but it's not the name, you know? Next one that I really liked and that was a contender for a middle name when we were having Theo is Cove. I don't know, I really liked that name. I heard it from another YouTuber, and I actually think that there's a YouTuber that the mom's name's Aspyn and then the daughter's name is Cove and they call her Coco, which is so cute. I really, really liked that name for like a middle name just because it's like a 1-syllable name and it's just like cute. I don't know. It's Charlotte for a first name. So I really like Charlotte. It can be a very powerful name, but it also can be a very cute name when they're young. And the nickname could be Lottie, which I really liked. I just thought it was so cute. Just beautiful way of spelling and handwriting the name. But Shane did not like Charlotte, So number 6 is actually the girl's version of Theo's name, so Thea. I believe Thea is like a princess or some sort of god or something. The meaning of Theodore's name is gift of God, and the meaning of Thea is gift of God. It's literally like the feminine version of his name. So that one I really liked for either a middle name or a first name for a girl if we had a girl instead of Theo. So the next two are Shane's picks. He really, really liked Athena. He kept bringing it up and I was like, no, we're not gonna name our kid after a very popular god, like Greek god. Everybody knows about like Greek mythology and Athena, and it's in like every single Greek god movie. It's not like a hidden god or like a Norse god or like one of those side gods that you don't really hear about. It's like as soon as you hear Athena, you're like, oh, okay, after the god. So I didn't really like it. So I said no to that one. The next one as well was Shane's pick, Ariana. So I like Ariana. Ariana's very pretty. You can call her Ari, you can call her Anna, whatever. But my friend has a daughter and they call her Ari, so I didn't want that. Also, I didn't want to name our kid after the pop star. Yeah, those are all the names for part 2 of baby names. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope it was as good of a video as the other one. If you haven't seen my other one, please give it a watch. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and like, and we'll see you in the next one.